Rebecca Brand, and today we're going to make a really easy gluten-free pumpkin pie. I'm going to use an organic canned pumpkin pie mix today. This is going to get us to the finish line fast. I'm also going to use a package of gluten-free pie shell mix. I have a very popular video that is all about making a pumpkin pie from scratch, and I had to bake that pumpkin. That wasn't so easy. It added an extra few hours on that recipe. iHerb.com sponsored this video, and I'm so glad they did because I found a great pumpkin pie in a can. What you need for this recipe is a can of the organic pumpkin pie mix, some evaporated milk, any kind is fine, 2 eggs. That's for the pumpkin pie custard part. You also need your gluten-free pie crust mix. iHerb.com has 5,000 grocery items. They had a number of choices for this gluten-free pie mix. I like this one, but the other one looks great too. With your mix, you're going to need to add some cold butter. This packet of Bob's Red Mill pie crust is good for 2 pies. So I'm pouring it out and measuring because I only want 1 pie today. Don't feel you have to use it all if you don't need to. This is 3 cups of powdered pie mix. What makes this gluten-free is the ingredients, which is predominantly rice flour, potato starch, and some other binding things. So you need 1.5 cups of your dry mix. I'm putting it in a mixer, but a food processor is even better. For 1 pie shell, you need 10 tablespoons of butter and shortening. I like pure butter, so that's what I'm making it out of. And for a flaky pie crust, you need to start with really cold butter. And so cut it up into little tiny pieces. Mince it good. Add them bit by bit. And turn it on. And keep flicking in those butter pieces. And turn it up. You want all that butter swished around until it looks like little grains of sand. And my dad always did this with a couple of knives, so if you don't have that mixer, don't you worry. But it'll take longer. And then you're going to add 3 tablespoons of ice water. 1, 2, 3. And it's going to form a dough. Done, chum. A trick is not to overmix because you don't want it tough. Oh, it is so soft. Look at that. I'm going to form a little disc out of it quickly and stick it in my fridge so I can roll it out later. But I want it to be round because my pie needs to be round. There. Package her up and let's cool her down. Into the fridge she goes. She gets an hour in there. Let's make our filling. So I'm cracking 2 eggs. 2. Huh. I had a name shooting fire issue on that one. Inspect for shells. That could be trouble in someone's bite. And you're going to beat those up for just 10 seconds. And now I'm adding our organic pumpkin pie mix. This is pre-spiced, but iHerb.com had all kinds of things in the pumpkin genre. In fact, I had such a great time shopping there. Look at this whole box of stuff I got. If I was making my own pumpkin, I could have just bought the spices. They had a variety of spices online to choose from. I got these 2, but there was even more. It smells so great. I'm getting all that mix out. And then add 3/4 cup of evaporated milk. The directions were right on the side of that can of pumpkin mix, which makes it really easy. And mix it up. Look at that color. That is fall. That is a beautiful color. And when I put pumpkin as my search term, I even came up with a pumpkin spice tea. That's delicious. They have 1,000 teas. And I can't wait to try at least a few more. It tastes like pumpkin. I didn't even add sugar to it, and it's delicious. Make sure you save some of your gluten-free powder to dust so your pie shell doesn't stick. Take her out of the plastic. Down she goes. And a little sprinkle on top. I like to pre-start my pie shell to try to get it round. It's just easier to roll out that way. A little more on the rolling pin. And roll her out. The trick is trying to get it round. It takes a little finesse. see how we're doing. Nope. We need about 2 inches bigger than that pie shell. And the reason is, it's got to fit inside. Perfection is just not necessary in the kitchen, but fun sure is. Fold your pie shell in thirds for the transfer. And then place it in your pie shell and unroll. Gluten-free is really delicate, so you might have to patch and paste, and that's okay. In case you came up short, just squeeze it along the edge of your pie pan. This is an extra large pie pan. And now we crimp the edges. My forefinger and my thumb are my tweezers, and that's how we crimp the edges. And if it's not perfect, everyone in the house will know it's homemade. And pour in your filling. Oh, yeah. That is so smooth. That smells so good already. Yum. I preheated my oven to 350 degrees. Time to pop her in. For an hour and 15 minutes. And while that's cooking, this mousie's gonna have a snack. Have the peanut butter I found on iHerb.com. Yum. Pie's done. Oh, yum. How beautiful. That pie is so beautiful. Let's cut it. Oh, I feel how crunchy that is. It smells great. Oh, yum. Look at that. Oh, that is so beautiful. Look at that. And now it's time for the homemade whipped cream. Oh, yum. Perfect. A little dab will do ya, or more, as the case may be. Let's try it. Oh, and iHerb.com has a great loyalty program. If you place an order with iHerb, 10% of your order gets automatically applied to your next order. For example, if you purchase $100 worth of products, you get $10 automatically discounted off your next order. U.S. customers get free shipping off any order over $20, and you don't have to pay sales tax. Use my rewards code BEK3283 to get 10% off your first order. I like that. And I love this. Okay, check out that crust. Can you see that? I want to prove to you how good that gluten-free crust is. That is so flaky and delicious, I wouldn't even know it's gluten-free. I think it's lighter than typical pie crust. That's yummy. Click the link below and have fun going shopping on iHerb.com. They've got tons of organic groceries and super great quality. This pie is delicious. I'm Rebecca Brand, subscribe to my channel, and let's keep having great fun in the kitchen, making great recipes.